Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Well, as you can see, we are going to be starting this cross stitch that I got this morning from AliExpress. And we're going to be starting right up in this area, right in here. And the color is 647. It's kind of a pale olive green, maybe? Yeah. I thought, why not, right? Let me put that where I know where it's at. Oh, yeah. And I did sort out the threads, and everything was there. And some of them had 2 extra, some had 1 extra, some had 4 extra, some had 2 extra. So, yeah. But everything was well accounted for. So, thought that was great. Let me just put this over here with that in case I need it. And I have my little lady needle minder today. We're going to get it together here, kids. And we're going to be working on this green symbol. So I got it all folded up, so we'll just kind of go from there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, I am so glad it's Thursday. Because yeah, it's been a week of cold, just frigid temperatures, and we haven't gotten maybe inch and a half of snow since Monday. That's all the snow that we got, so I am thrilled, absolutely sick. Yeah. And of course it's melted off the streets. I don't know about any place like on the road to go to Denver, if it's, you know, any less, or what it's like away from here. So, but the sun came out yesterday for a while, and then it just kind of dropped and got kind of cold. So, but it never really got more than 30 degrees yesterday. So, yep. I'll be happy to stay in today and just not go anywhere, because it's supposed to be a cool day today. I do unfortunately have to go into town. So yeah, I just thought about that. I saw a recipe online for chicken fajitas, and I have never made fajitas in my life personally. I made them for a restaurant. Everything was set up, and I just cooked it on the grill, and that was it, you know. Everything was done, practically, so, yeah. So this will be fun, and it's something I can cook in the crock pot. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. So, yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But, so I'm planning on having that for dinner. Or the next 2 or 3 days, depending on how that goes. I don't think so, though. I was going to say I might get out some green chili, but yeah, I'll just have it like you would eat a taco, with a soft tortilla shell. When they made it in the recipe, they used the corn tortillas, but I'm not real fond of corn tortillas myself, so I'm going to use flour tortillas. The only time I like corn tortillas is when you deep fat fry them, and it becomes tortilla chips. Yay! So yeah. So last night I was pretty well fried by the time I got home. I took a hot shower, had a couple cups of tea, and went to bed. I was just done in. Of course, we had an order, and it wasn't too bad. Not at all. We got it all done in, you know, not a record amount of time, but we got it done. So, fun times. This thing is huge. I went back and I looked at, you know, the place I ordered this. It was a Mian, and it says it's a Mian kit. So they took credit for it, but they could do better. But I don't think I'll have any problem with the, you know, the outside edge fraying or anything like that. So we'll just have to wait and see, huh? But I thought I could just start up in this corner and go for it. And see where we end up by the end of the weekend. And like I said in my video, I have no idea when the rest of it will show up. Not a clue. So we'll just have to wait and see. And before I forget, let me get this where I can see it. Doing a lot of 11 counts lately. I really like my 14 count those. Anyway, before I forget, I did have a viewer, and she is a new viewer. She is a new subscriber, and she sent a picture of what she's working on and a picture of her progress of the kit. Thank you so much, Alicia, for sending me your pictures. It's just absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. Oh, well, phooey. I think I went in the wrong place there. So if anybody else has anything they're working on, doesn't have to be cross-stitch, whatever craft you're into, you can send me a picture, and I will get it into the next Stitch with me, or the next video as soon as possible. It'll only be in the Stitch with me's. It won't be in a video where I do a review. But I sure do appreciate it. I love seeing what everybody's doing. So thank you so much for sending them to me. And my email address is in the description box below. So, yeah. Back to what I was saying. I did go back and look at this, you know, the description box. And it was supposed to be an 80 by 80. I don't know why I got such a ginormous picture. It's available in 11 count and 14 count. And I think it starts 30 by 30 and goes up to 80 by 80. So you can order it anywhere in between there. You know, you just pick which one you want. Yeah, it's huge. But I think it'll be beautiful. I love all the colors in it. But that's going to take a hot moment, this yellow here, because, yeah, it runs the full length of her face, which I said was about 14 inches tall. So maybe if we just do it little by little, we can get it done. And other than that, I have no plans for this weekend. Just staying home and stitching and staying warm. I don't know what I'll be stitching on. I have no idea what's coming, you know, until it shows up. So we'll just play it by ear. It's very nice fabric. I'm glad it's thinner. It's a little finer grid, if you will. It's not so thick and stiff and hard to maneuver. Right now it's a little it's not difficult, it's just a little hard to do a video and hang on to all this, but I didn't want it all trailing all over my desk, so here's what we got. And that way you can see what I'm working on. Yeah, that was a lot of colors to go through. I made sure everything was there, and then I put it right back into that big bag until I can decipher what I want to do. Now, I did realize that, you know, it's not like, sorry about that, it's not like when you go to, I'll call it Joann's, I can't think of any other place, or Michael's or whatever, and you get a skein of thread and it's all one great big continuous thing. This is cut into lengths, so it might be easier to put on the cards. I don't know. I'm not feeling real energetic, so don't count on that happening. In fact, when I picked out, you know, a symbol that I was going to work on, I went to 123stitch.com and I looked up the color so I'd know at least what color I was looking for when I was looking for the color to start stitching with, because I had no idea what color that 647? I had no idea what color it was, so I found out what color so I could go to shades. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just stitch with this until it's done. No, that won't happen. It's like getting to the center of a Tootsie Pop, trust me. Nope. About 2 full threads and I'm like, okay, I gotta change colors. So, we'll see. But we'll just keep them in the big bag for right now and go from there. What should I do here? Alright, I guess we'll go straight down. My goodness gracious. It's kind of here, there, and everywhere, ain't it? So what is everybody else working on? I hope you're working on something you love, something that's fun, something that's just not too far out of the box. You know, some days you just need to hit the easy button and be very easy on yourself and not get something too complicated, because then it just sucks all the fun out of it. It's like, holy cow. Yeah. Nope, I've had those kits. And I just kind of step away and go do something else. Because sometimes it just doesn't appeal to me to do that. And then there's other times I kind of like a challenge. So, yeah. It's 6 of one half a dozen of another, trust me. Oh, can I get that back through there? Oh, please. Please, 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 please. Whoop, there it goes. I knew it was going to do that. Put that over there. Get another thread. Yeah, we'll come back for those. But this doesn't have any complications. It has no half cross stitch, no back stitching. You can put as much in it as you want, I'm sure. But, yeah. It looks like a fairly decent stitch. So, and being so huge, then, you know, it's not going to have too many complications. And I'm kind of glad it has, what was that, 27 colors, so that doesn't bother me. We'll just have to see what it all looks like, you know, when I get further into it. But I don't, you know, I think the pattern's fairly even. It does have some bigger areas, for sure, you know. But, seriously, come on, we were doing so well here. So we'll just have to take it bit by bit. And go from there. And I think this probably could have been just fine in, say, 60 by 60, maybe. I get paranoid and then I go overboard and order something way too big. So, we'll see. Didn't watch anything too enlightening on Netflix. I stopped watching that Horizon. It was like, okay, this is so not what I want. My days for watching, like, Westerns. Yeah. It's probably a good story. It's just that, yeah, it was just grating on my last nerve, so, yeah. I didn't have time for them to build a city out in the middle of nowhere. It just didn't appeal to me, so I went right along and picked something I've always watched. I may even start watching Grey's Anatomy again. I have no idea. I haven't done that in a while. It takes me probably a good 2 weeks to get through all of that. But it's just kind of fun to put it on and just stitch, and I don't have to worry about it. I know who everybody is. So, we'll see. Come on. Oh, come on. Come out of there. I love it when it catches the end. But it's easier to stitch for me when I have already seen the thing 2 or 3 times. I know what's going on. So, yeah. I think there's about 20 seasons of that, so that ought to keep my brain occupied for at least for the weekend. So maybe I can get some stitching done. Then I'll be doing that and stitching along, and then I'll quit for a few minutes, and next thing you know, I'm sitting there watching whatever it is I've watched for 19 times, just watching it like I'd never seen it before. Yeah, that happens a lot. Oh, all right. We're going to call that good right there. Put that down. It looks a little bit darker in person, but very nice. It's just that upper... We'll just set it on her. Where is it? Oh, hang on. Get everybody together here. This up in this part, so I don't know, it must be that. I don't know that you can see that. See that little itty bitty corner right there? Yeah, that's where we're at, but it's kind of huge here, I think. No, well, some of this green I've been using, it's going to go into that flower, but it's got other shades with it, so yay! Alright, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.